What's up, y'all? AJ Simmons back with another great interview for you guys. Today's guest bought a starter kit a little over a year ago, back in January 2021. And now she is the CEO of Cleaner Than Clean cleaning services based out of Ottawa County, Alabama. Her last name is Killings, and she's killing the game. She's doing exactly that, right? So without further ado, please help me welcome Miss Alicia Killings. How you doing today, Miss Alicia?
Headed to the top, there ain't none of y'all stopping me. Used to say I never get a ring, Charles Barkley. Now I got a wife, got kids, own property. Bubble-eyed beans that look like that be watching me. Okay, I lied about the beans, but that was hard though. I'm still in that black act, but she starred though. Cause that's all it takes. I'm flashing for. I'm on my grind, not no more fashion show.
Doing great. How are you guys?
I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into the thing that everybody always want to know from the beginning. So if you don't mind sharing, because you just share with us briefly or a rough estimate about what you guys are doing in monthly revenue with your cleaning company.
Well, in residential, because I started off doing residential, so I'm doing about $2,500 a month in residential, and
Okay.
that's with reoccurring accounts.
Okay. Fair
Then
enough.
as far as commercial, I just landed commercial, so with my city, and I'm doing some cabins, so I'm doing 4,000 with them. And then last Friday, I landed another small office contract,
Okay.
and it's once a week, so it's 400 a month.
Wow, that's what's up. You out here getting it. And look, I see you out there with your shirt on now, your company shirt on. Know what I mean? We see you out
Yeah,
there out and about. You stop in the middle of everything just to give me that interview. So I appreciate you stopping the grind just to share with us real quick.
taking time to interview me.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, all right. So, real quick, who is Alicia? So, tell us about you, where you're from, and all of that.
Um, I'm 49 years old. My birthday is in May, and I'll be 50.
Okay.
Uh, I've always been a supervisor for the companies that I've worked for, and I've always worked in the automotive industry.
Okay.
So, I really like enjoying time with my family, outdoor stuff, and of course, making money. So,
Absolutely, absolutely. So, what made you choose the cleaning industry in particular?
well, because I felt like it would be something that I could do that would cause a small amount of capital to get started. And plus, I had most of this stuff already in my house.
Right.
And thought about doing it. Somebody had recommended the Clean Biz Network course and stuff. So that's really what got me started once I found out about that.
Yep. That's what's up. That's what's up. So, shout out to Clean Biz Network.
I know
All
that.
right. All right, cool. So I see you offer commercial and residential services. What made you go into both lanes like that?
Well, actually, I was still working for that company that I worked for 14 years. And I just felt like residential would be easier for me to get my feet wet.
Yeah,
So I started there, even though I wanted to end up with commercial because that's where the money is, right?
right.
So just
Absolutely.
dabbing in it, I started off doing the residential, and then so I could leave that company actually. So I was making some money so I could be able to quit that job.
Definitely. And that's crazy too. You was at a company for 14 years. That's crazy. So what made you literally like just up and decide I'm quitting to go full-fledged in this cleaning company that I have? Like what made you walk away from that career that you had?
Well, because I had been there 14 years and I had finally got day shift, right? And
Yep.
then all of a sudden they wanted us to start rotating back on night shift.
Mm.
And I have a 4-year-old grandson that actually lives in my home. And it was too much to when I'm on day shift. Because first we was floating back and forth 2 weeks of days, 2 weeks of nights. And I have to change my schedule to make sure he had daycare or then get him from daycare when I'm on second shift and somebody else has to watch him for me to go to work. And I just felt like, I'm a supervisor here and I've been a supervisor for 14 years. So I'm running y'all show.
Right.
I'm your when you need stuff done. So hey, I can go run my own stuff.
Right. Right. I with that. So let me ask you this. So what has been your best way for getting residential customers, and then what has been your best way for commercial?
Well, actually, Thumbtack is, if anybody want to do residential, Thumbtack is amazing for as far as that. I've never really had a contract outside of one for off of Thumbtack, and it was they was getting like Xfinity building, and the guy only wanted me to come clean the bathrooms. It was 2 bathrooms because they had contractors and stuff in there,
Right.
and they just wanted the bathrooms clean. So he paid me like $150 to clean 2 restrooms.
Right.
I would just say that another one is Bark. Bark, K-R-K.
Yep.
Now, if you really want, Bark will give you commercial, because I have had some commercial opportunities out there, but nobody ever like actually hired me on there. So I tried Craigslist. It doesn't work for me because of the fact that a lot of scammers on there.
Yeah.
And then they trying to act like they got a job, and I got to do a key, and they want to mail me this check for deposit, all that. So I end up not fooling with them, even though it is the cheapest one.
Right. Okay.
And I have commute.
Oh, you got one from us? Okay.
I ended up buying a total of 3, and actually on one of them, I bought it last year, and it was an apartment complex where I live. They actually reached out to me 2 weeks ago about sending them a proposal. So I'm still waiting to hear from them.
Wow, that's what's up. Okay. Now, I know with these contracts, I'm assuming you had to hire some help at some point. So have you hired like any contractors or employees? Like, which route have you taken so far?
Well, actually, I have 2 employees, almost 3. What had happened was I had like one employee that helped me from day one, and I do a 1099 on them.
Yep.
And then another lady that I used to supervise at that company came and worked part-time for me. Yeah. But then when business got kind of slow, you know, she kind of like went and worked at a grocery store for part-time until my business picks back up, and then she's going to come back on board. But I'm just 1099ing everybody. That way they can pay their own taxes and stuff like that, and I don't have to fool with the HR aspect of it.
Absolutely. And I think that's the simplest way when you just to get it started and get it going. Then maybe somewhere down the line, if you want a W-2 them, you can, but just to get it rolling, I'm with that way 100%. Let's see here. Now, have you had to have any lifestyle changes in order to go from employee to full-time entrepreneur? Was there any type of mental adjustments or just changes or anything that you had to make?
Not really, I guess, because I've always considered myself a boss.
Yeah.
You know, if you got that type of mindset, then it's not a lot you have to worry about readjusting as far as if your train of thought. Right. So no, I just knew that, you know, if I can go over here and make you rich, why can't I make me rich?
Facts. Okay, now, is there anything that you did before you got into the business that you feel like helped you, like any type of past job experiences or anything?
Basically just life, just growing up as a kid, because, you know, as far as I can't speak on anybody else's race, but I know as far as my race, you know, Saturday mornings was cleanup. Yeah. You got up every Saturday and you had to clean house. So absolutely. I know I clean.
Yep. So let me ask you this. How did you manage financially when you left the job? Because I know that I think you kind of hinted at it earlier. You said you got enough houses in order to leave. Was that pretty much your only income, was just cleaning those houses? Or like, did you do anything else to help supplement income during that time?
No, actually I had, I'm a real big saver. You know what I'm saying? I try to live below my means. So I had some money in several accounts. So I could always fall back on that, you know what I'm saying, when things kind of got slow. Yep. So I kind of just like used my own money, and along with the money I was making every month from the residential. But I did hit a period where it was looking ugly. Yeah. You know, I just about exhausted all my money or whatever, but I still had the residential to kind of keep me afloat. But you couldn't go no extra stuff. I'm just saying like that. Like, hey, that when no nails getting done or no eyelashes, I had to stop paying for all that materialistic stuff. Yeah.
That's a great point, and I'm glad you said that too, because I'm telling you now, my wife ain't never had no nails done or no hair done back then. If she did have her hair done, she did it herself, right? But But yeah, those are sacrifices you got to make when you're building it up. So I appreciate you being transparent about that. Now I also know that you have some Airbnb experience. So can you share with us how you got into that, and then also how you go about pricing those?
Well, actually, on the Airbnb, the way that I got contacted about that is my business is on Google,
Okay,
and they found it on Google, and they contacted me to be a hostess, what they call it.
gotcha.
And I never really got around to clean them. I'm actually still considered a host because I don't know if they having some renovations or something done to where it's not really like up and ready to start running.
Gotcha.
So I really never got to go and do that.
Oh, okay, cool, gotcha. I know you mentioned them, so I just assumed you was already on them. But all right, well,
I was trying to get some ideas on how you charge for them, how you price them and stuff like that. So when it was time for me to do it, I would already know, but I'm probably not going to do that.
right. I don't blame you. All right, cool. So what's your long-term goal for your cleaning company?
Oh man, I'm trying to be a AJ. I'm trying to be a AJ. I'm trying to be a GOAT. I'm trying to be a Mr. Wade, Miss Nicole, Mr. Clark, Mr. Sean. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be up there with you guys because that's what I plan because I want to be able to leave some type of generational wealth to my kids, if
Yeah,
that makes sense. Because a lot of times, our culture don't do those type of things. And so it's really not about me, it's about the future for them.
absolutely. Absolutely. I love that. So now I want to do something fun real quick. I want to jump into what I call the lightning round. And so what's going to
Okay.
happen is I'm going to say a word or a phrase, and you just tell me the first thing to come to mind. So you ready?
All right.
All right, here we go. First word is Alabama.
Roll Tide,
Okay. Jobs versus owning your own business.
freedom,
Okay.
own your own business, freedom.
Gotcha. All right. Competition in the cleaning industry.
Hey, you gotta be ready and have your game face on. Everybody that's doing what you doing want that contract.
Absolutely. All right. Facebook or Instagram.
Facebook,
Okay. Favorite hobby.
fishing.
Okay. Okay. Clean Biz Network.
Oh, the GOAT, AJ Simmons.
Appreciate that. All right. Favorite movie.
Um, 5 Heartbeats. I
Hey,
just
that's
pray
yeah,
in that. Man,
that's like a classic one. We used to watch that movie every day when I was a kid.
man, I favorite
Let's see. Favorite book.
the Bible.
Okay. Okay. Favorite music genre.
Oh, I'm kind of thugged out. I'm a little mixed up. So, I gotta have that rap game.
Okay. Well, you already know what's coming next. Then your top 5 rappers all time.
Oh, I'm Young Thug, Tupac, Biggie.
Okay.
Oh, Little Baby, I like them.
Okay.
And I'll take a little Cardi B.
Hey, like man, I know your grandkids love you.
Oh yeah, I'm the crunk grandma.
Right. That's what's up. All right. So for anybody watching this video right now and they thinking, I don't know if I can do it. I know Miss Alicia got it under control, but maybe I might not be able to pull it off. She always felt like a boss. I don't know if I'm really a boss. Like, what would you say to that person that want to get started, but they just scared to do it? What could you say to that person?
Well, I just want to tell them to do what I did, step out on faith. And first of all, you need to believe in yourself and that you can do whatever it is. And go for a profession that you already know you have experience in.
Yeah.
We don't know how to clean, and I'm not saying it's got to be cleaning, whether you cut grass or whatever, but you just have to step out there on faith and do it. And when it gets hard, just don't give up. Just keep finding ways to fight, cold calling, word of mouth, door to door. Just put in your work that you need to put in on your end, and then everything will line up. I call it planting seeds. Plant your seeds and wait on them to grow.
Absolutely. I love that advice. Miss Alicia Killings, everybody. How can we follow your journey, Miss Alicia?
You can follow my YouTube channel.
Hey.
Actually, it's Alicia. People having a hard time finding it. So once this is posted, I'll leave a link and you can just click on it. Yep. It's like everyday living. I cook. I do work stuff with my grandboys. We ride four-wheelers, just all kind of country stuff because we kind of country up here.
Hey, I love it. I gotta go find that channel then, and I'm gonna get you and get paid to be you too, so I can help you out any way I can.
Okay, I appreciate your time too.
Absolutely, no problem at all. It was a pleasure. I had fun with you, and then you have a good one.
Yes, sir. You too. The pleasure was mine.
Thank you for watching my video, and make sure you hit that like button if you liked the video, because I know you did, and also hit subscribe, and right beside that subscribe button is going to be a notification bell. You gotta click that, because guess what? You never know when I'm gonna go live. As a matter of fact, I might go live right now, so make sure you hit that notification bell so you don't miss my videos, all right? And if you want to start or grow your business, check out cleanbiznetwork.com, all right? We have cleaning business starter kits. We have a lead generation service to help you grow your cleaning business, all type of stuff. And also, don't forget to download the Calculated Clean mobile app as well, all right? So that's what I got for y'all until you click another video and go watch, man. Watch another video, why not? Binge on it.